Anthony Joshua's legacy in heavyweight boxing is already etched into the sport's modern history, regardless of what happens next. Since turning professional after winning Olympic gold in 2012, AJ has carried the weight of British boxing on his shoulders, both in the ring and as a global ambassador. Since turning professional after winning Olympic gold in 2012, AJ has carried the weight of British boxing on his shoulders, both in the ring and as a global ambassador. His record stands at 28-3 with 25 knockouts, a resume that includes dominant victories over former unified champion Vladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, and Andy Ruiz in their rematch. Though his stock dipped after back-to-back defeats to Alexander Usyk, Joshua has since rebounded with smart, disciplined performances, showing a more measured and technically sound style under new trainer Ben Davison. He remains one of the sport's biggest commercial draws, with sellout stadium events and massive pay-per-view numbers, and still has something to prove when it comes to his place among the heavyweight greats. Tyson Fury, on the other hand, is the enigma of this era. Once hailed as the lineal champion after his 2015 dethroning of Klitschko, Fury's journey has been anything but conventional. His trilogy with Deontay Wilder was epic, cementing him as one of the most resilient and unpredictable champions in boxing history. But over the last few years, cracks have appeared. Despite a win over Francis Ngannou, a crossover MMA fighter making his boxing debut, Fury looked flat, vulnerable, and arguably lucky to escape with the decision. Then came two tough, grueling fights with Alexander Usyk, which he lost, exposing a version of Fury that looked slower, less confident, and physically worn down. Now nearing 37, the question is no longer about Fury's talent, but whether he has the conditioning, motivation, and sharpness to stay at the top. A leaked photo from today shows a noticeably slimmer Tyson Fury posing in the ring next to his father, John Fury, a strong visual cue that the Gypsy King may be gearing up for one final, massive fight, the long-delayed clash with Anthony Joshua. Promoter Eddie Hearn has already begun to stoke the fires, calling it the Battle of Britain, and this time, it actually feels like it might happen. With Fury's aura diminished and Joshua regaining form and focus, the timing has never been more urgent. This is likely the last chance for both men to make the mega fight a reality and cash in on what could be the most lucrative all-British bout in history. From a legacy standpoint, this fight is pivotal. For Joshua, a win over Fury would erase much of the criticism he's endured since the Usyk losses and stamp his name as the defining heavyweight of the post-Klitschko era. For Fury, defeating AJ would give him a much-needed redemption arc after a string of underwhelming performances and secure his place as the king who reigned through chaos. But a loss, especially in devastating fashion, could mark the end of the road for either man, and that's what makes it so compelling. The fight isn't just about belts or money anymore. It's about legacy, pride, and finishing what they both started. As we approach 2025, one thing is clear. If Fury versus Joshua finally gets made, it may not be the undefeated clash of titans we once dreamed of, but it's still a battle that defines an era. And in boxing, timing is everything. This may be late, but it's still just in time. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more great content. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know your thoughts or any topics you'd like to see in future videos. Until next time, stay tuned and take care.